Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, and I'm very excited to bring you all a new series today with a game that I've been anticipating as long as I've heard about it, Rogue Legacy. It's a game of Castlevania Metroidish style exploration, plus lots and lots and lots and lots of dying. So we're going to be doing a full playthrough of this game, and you're going to see me kill my heritage, kill my lineage, and we're going to talk a lot about what this game involves, what it plays like. But probably the best thing to do first is to delete my save. No! Because I played the demo quite a bit, but I have not actually started the main game yet. So we're going to start with the intro. My duties are to my family. And then lightning strikes. But I am loyal only to myself. So we're going to get some opening credits, opening demo here. Just tells us a little bit of what's going on. You can see there's all kinds of environment to destroy, which is going to be important here, and it does have kind of a dynamic jump. You can jump up and down places, kill all kinds of things. Pretty much this game revolves around a whole castle-style area that you need to explore with enemies that hit brutally hard. There's cash to be had, and that cash is very important because cash gold is what you use to upgrade your stats and abilities. So if I can actually... I'm not winning the fight against the barrels all of a sudden, but we're just going to get through this real quick. You're going to notice that I destroy everything I come across just about. It's an important Rogue Legacy skill to have. Now another nice thing about this game is that they do have kind of a downward attack if you're familiar with Zelda or that kind of thing. That's what it looks like, and there's some platform mazes that require you to do this, so it is a lot of killing, a lot of loot grabbing, a lot of gold farming. And what do we have in here? Just a big background and a interesting fountain, and there's only one thing to do with the king that is standing there. Press X to attack. Boom! That's Rogue Legacy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get started with our own person, because the way this game works is that you have a player character. You can see that we are Sir Lee, a knight, who's apparently surly, not very happy, but I have I have base stats, base mana, base everything else. And what you do is that you go in with yourself and you get to walk into the castle. Now the opening stage here is from the demo, so if you played the demo you are familiar with Castle Hamson. And there are little platforms that'll let you go around and teleport to different places. There's a mysterious door that I can only imagine in the Metroidish sense takes you to some final boss area. But you can see the map at any time by pressing select. I'm using the Xbox controller here. But there's multiple areas to go through: the castle, the forest, the tower, and the dungeon. I can only imagine from the little pips there that kind of tells you a way to go. But sometimes you'll run into books like this. Journal entry number 1. Treason! An assassin has wounded my father, the king. To bring order back to the kingdom, he sent my siblings and I on a quest to save him. Together we will venture into the cursed woods and to enter Castle Hamson. The cursed castle has stood at the edge of the woods since time immemorial, but rumors say that within it dwells an item which will cure any ailment. Tonight I'll get a head start, my brothers and sisters, and set forth on my quest while they lay asleep. To fail this quest would be an embarrassment to my name. I guess so. I'll just destroy that chair that's there. But yeah, so there's a few little story things interspersed. You're going to see right away that we have all kinds of things that are just trying to kill me, and I may actually have a record death here. Because it's one thing nice to see already. I don't remember this kind of room layout in the demo, but that's good. Your demo shouldn't necessarily be your full build. Or it doesn't always have to be, but you can see there's all kinds of things that you have to kill, and right now I'm already down to 58 health. This is a very, very dangerous place, and healing is scarce. So what you're probably going to see me do here quite a bit is die a lot. Now I can get a different spell here, Blade Wall, which is actually pretty good at clearing some other things. I did have kind of Castlevania style knives before, but you can see I have portraits that are doing a ton of damage to me. I have 2 little mages down there, some of which are being able to shoot through the walls. So that blade didn't do a lot of good because I don't have a lot of magic power. Yeah, it's nice compared to the demo. There's a little sparkly effects on the casters. And there's also a nice treasure chest that gave me some gold, so 270 gold. Awesome. Now if I can just survive here, which is saying a lot considering I just got hit through the floor. There we go, I'm dead. 5 minutes into this Let's Play, and Sir Lee has been slain. Game over. Back to the title screen. So what do? Surly, you're dead forever. Na 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 na. But you get to choose your heir. And what this game is all about is you have Johannes the legendary knight, Surly the determined knight, and then we can choose one of 3 people. Their attributes are in class, everything's randomly assigned. We could play Sir Hornsby, the knight who's dyslexic and gay, who has a spell Scythe, and you're a fan of the man is apparently what gay means. Lady Faye, who's a barbarian, who's a walking tank, alright, who is a dwarf, not like actual dwarf, but is tiny and is nearsighted. Or we can play as Sir Gary, a mage who has IBS and is bald. So who are we going to go with? Let's just show you kind of how this game can be. Let's go ahead and go with the dwarf here. Now the first thing that we get to do here is we're going to just start unlocking the skill tree a little bit. And the blacksmith is going to be one of those people we want to visit first. But right now I can pay 60 gold to upgrade my health. And you see that gold there? Gold's going to be very important in this game. I'm actually doing 2 health upgrades first, and I can upgrade my knight next turn. You see I'm only going to have 50 gold, and there, you see how it's blurry? It's because I'm nearsighted and tiny. Let's talk to the blacksmith. Welcome, hero. Maybe you can help me. I used to be the greatest blacksmith in all time! One day the monsters in the castle attacked my smithy and stole my blueprints. Without these, I can only make cutlery and stuff. Please bring back my blueprints, and I'll make the most amazing equipment ever at a price. So here we go. This is the place where you can start to upgrade. 250 for a sword. I can get 150 for a helmet. Not too much else right now for leggings, but I'm happy with my health upgrade right now. We're going to go back here, but you may say to yourself, look, I have 50 gold. I just have to save up a little bit, right? Wrong. Because we get to see Charon. One must pay the toll. Anytime you have to respawn after you die, you have an opportunity to spend your gold, but you must pay all of your money, whether it's 10 gold or thousands of gold, to go back into the castle. So you can see now we are nearsighted. And look at the map. Totally new dungeon. So we now have our dwarfish lady who is already going to get smashed in the face. That was actually very lucky for me not to get killed right away. Oh, I didn't suck at the demo this bad, I feel like. But it's nice that the game's not holding back. It is challenging. You've gotta... Well, let me not get smashed there. Because the goal is to upgrade your stuff every time you die. And sure, your first heirs will... Oh, Jesus. Your first heirs will perish, but eventually you may be able to rise up. Now, these are spike floors, so we're going to have to do some fancy footwork here. That's interesting, because my understanding before, at least from the demo, was that dwarfism didn't trigger those spikes. That must have been changed from a balance issue, which I don't mind, because that made dwarfism kind of super powerful already. Considering there are areas that you can get into only as a dwarf, so, oh man, we are already at the first boss, and I could show you all the first boss right away. If you played the demo, you've seen the fight. I may actually even be able to beat the boss on this with what I have right now, but I really just want to explore the castle and level up a little bit first. But you see, it's really close to the entrance here. That's not always how it's going to work. So, first boss, hello, but we're not going to play you yet. Defeat all the enemies to get this fairy chest, which sometimes you do have goals, and apparently I have to go into the other side to do that. So how am I going to get to the other side? That is a good question. It looks like there's probably a secret wall here somewhere that I just have to find. So let's go up here. No secret wall here. No secret entrance down there. So if I can somehow get to the other side to open that area, I can do that. And there's probably someone at home saying, no, you go this way, you do X, Y, or Z, but for now, we're just going to get ourselves killed. Oh, Jesus. That is a big, flamey guy. And suddenly you're going to say, maybe you should have fought the boss. There we go, big sword. That's going to do nothing. I can try and get myself killed. Actually, this guy doesn't have a terrible pattern, except for when I jump into him. Ah, we're going to die. Let's not fight it. I got 670 gold. And you can see this is Infernite. There are little mini bosses like this throughout the area, which is pretty cool, but I have 9 health. And we did it. And we got, what do we get for that, our measure? Just a little bit of gold. Now, if there are some health restorative items that I can get, the chances are is that I'm not going to find any of them. I guess the other issue is there a secret entrance up here? No, so I officially have no clue how to get to that fairy chest. If you do know, you're welcome to tell me in the comments. I won't be mad. Okay, well right now we got a zombie! Got eaten by a zombie. Slain by a zombie. And her parting words is class abilities are very powerful if used correctly. Well, I didn't use them correctly there, but there we go, killing another heir. And now we have choice between Lady Faye II, a mage who starts with a firewall. And she has weak limbs, enemies won't get knocked back very far. We have Lady Blair, who has Tourette's. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's maybe not the most consciously sensitive trait, but we'll live. And then Lady Chun-Li, who is a barbarian with no traits and an axe. So I think so far I've played a barbarian, a knight. Let's go with the mage. I sucked with mages in the demo, but I got 710 gold. I can upgrade a few things here. I think if I remember it is 250, 150, and then 200. So I can upgrade my knight class and probably get all the equipment I need, or pretty close. So there we go, promote your knights to paladins. And now we have a shield. Let's go to the blacksmith. I know I'm a mage. I don't have a ton of stuff, but we are going to go ahead and upgrade our sword. And notice that my weapon's going to change when I get out of this menu. We're going to upgrade to the squire helm. And this is all going to help our survivability. And give us a little bit more magic as well, so... Yay! Happy days, happy days. So, I might be able to survive hits a little more, I might be able to hit a little harder, but my goal here with mages, I have 30 gold left, so that was a good use of my money. Even though I didn't fight the final boss here, or not the final boss of the demo, the first boss of this area. So what we're going to do now is just go through the castle again. You're going to notice a theme here. So, feels a... Whoa, Jesus. That was not what I expected there. I'm going to go back to that room in just a minute. Or if I don't get killed here first. Oh, I just ran into those. Okay, we're not gonna do that right now. We're probably actually about to die because I just ran out of mana. Yep. Hey, look, I suck with mages. Lady Faye's been slain by a wall turn. This game got harder since the demo. I don't mind that at all. But okay, so Lady Lisa's ADHD. You move faster and no peripheral vision. That's a new one. Ambivalence. You have 2 left hands and can't cast spells properly. Interesting. And Lady Jenny, who's a savant, very talented, with few issues, and is also bald. Let's do the knave. I want to see what ADHD and tunnel vision are, because those were not in the demo. And I only got 90 gold, so let's just upgrade our equipment max once, because that's going to unlock the Enchantress and the Architect. 2 very important upgrades to get. And I have no money! And I am moving faster. That can be a blessing or a curse. Now the knave is a class that is high crit and very, very squishy. It doesn't hit very hard. So let's see this time if I can... Oh, okay, let's not get spiky balled there. We just gotta go and watch for the pattern here, and jump, and... Oh! I just got myself hit anyway when I totally didn't need to. Okay, so, see, Glacian... I was able to knock him out really quickly just from some well-timed crits, so let's see. What do we got down here? Not a lot other than just some platforms. I tend to actually do alright with the knave. For some reason. Of course, as soon as I say that, I'm gonna get killed. So I don't know if that's a portrait or not. I'm just jumping into crap now. Throw a chakram. That's good. Do the Xena Warrior Princess yell, if you know what that is. Actually let my daughter try and watch that show. She really liked it because there's a horse. She's also less than 2. So there's my family aside for the day. Okay, hi zombie, you're dead. And more gold, so already more successful than last time, however, we are dying in a hurry. But I should be able to get enough to unlock the Enchantress and maybe get something good if I can get just a little more gold. Of course, I gotta dodge. Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. It works for Dodgeball, it works for Rogue Legacy. So there we go, some MP, no HP. Maybe there'll be a... sometimes there's little shrines that'll let you recover. But for now, this is not a terribly difficult area, except I totally whiffed with the shotgun there. So that guy... What's special about him is that if you stay your welcome too long, he will hit you. And he'll swing down really hard. We're just destroying all of this furniture. I'm sure someone is not very happy with me. Okay, so gotta not get hit. I got hit. Alright. So I move faster. I'm not exactly sure what no peripheral vision did there, but... We got slain by a Charite, but I'd call that pretty successful. Even though, Lady Lisa, you died. Oh, that has a frown face. That's so sad. Okay. So what do we got now? Lady Lisa II, Sir Charles the Mage, who is nostalgic, who misses the good old days, and he wants to be a basketball player. Or we could do Lady Priscilla the Paladin, or we could do Lady Lisa II. I like dementia. Let's see what it means when you're insane. I wonder if that's like you cannot control your functions. So let's see here. We have 600 gold. We're going to go ahead and unlock the Enchantress. And I should be able to get 1 or 2 enchants from her right away. I am going to take a calculated risk and go in there with 300 gold, because I don't have any blueprints. So let's talk to the Enchantresses. We have a big moon in the background now. Hello, hero! Could I borrow your ear for a moment? I need your help. I used to be a very powerful enchantress, but one day the monsters in this castle invaded my dreams and stole my knowledge. I sound like a lady, apparently. They encased my knowledge in runes, and without those runes, I suck at my job. I feel you, lady. Please, hero, if you find runes, bring them back to me, and I'll sell it back to you for a profit. So that's very nice. It's always about profiting. Capitalism, ho. So let's see here. Sprint rune for 175. Or Vault Helm. Actually, those are cheaper than I remember them. But we're going to add a Vault Enchant, which is important because it lets us double jump. Nice staple of these kind of games. I don't believe there's any other gear I can buy right now. So we are going to be losing 135 gold. But by the way, notice that we're level 7. You gain levels anytime you upgrade your stats at that first screen. Enchants and gear don't count. I'm not entirely sure how feasible it is to do a super low level run through. Maybe that's one thing I can do one day. But for now I have to focus on, holy god, that is a lot of spikes on the floor. I'm going to have to time this just right. Yay! This is way more fun than the demo, because it's not the same stuff all the time. So yeah, Rogue Legacy, if you can't tell by my enthusiasm talking about it, get it. Just, okay, you may say, oh no, it's $15! Yeah, it is a awesome game. Okay, no jumping. I can't really do that because I will have... And see, this is what fairy chests do. They give you a special objective to get something. Unfortunately, I can't dash through the air because I don't have enough sprint runes for it. So I would have to jump up off of those spikes. So we can't actually get this up. Failed. That's too bad. But we're going to be okay as long as we don't have a bunch of shit flying at us through the floor. So there we go. One of my friends is playing Rogue Legacy now. Yay, Steam friends, I'm not forever alone this week. If you do want to friend me on Steam, I certainly don't mind. My name on there is Way to Fail, or Way to Fail Self, or Way to something. But yeah, it's easy enough to find. I don't do a ton of multiplayer games. That is really fast. Oh. Well, we did hurt ourselves just a little bit. Defeat all the enemies to get the fairy chest here. Probably means there's a mini-boss here. Okay, that guy's a guy I can deal with. Probably should be saving the knives for him, though, because it is a dude that is shooting seeking missiles. That's not good. But I can do it. I didn't do it. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped that way. Guard box 2000, ladies parting words. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is insane. So let's see here. Lady Faye, who is OCD, must clear house, break stuff to restore MP. Interesting. That is very interesting. And spell Quantum Translocator drops you and teleports you to your shadow. That is totally different. Sir Kenny, who's a mage, who is admin. You remember things with extreme clarity. And Lady Charlotte, who is a giant. You know what? We're going to try Lady Faye just because I want to see what OCD does, how it affects me, and what EDS does. Apparently I'm very flexible I have 380. I want to probably save 175 of that. But I don't know if there's too many upgrades I can get right now. Architect's gonna be good later. I can upgrade my mage now. Let's see here, 175. I can upgrade my MP. Because gold's not super terrible to get at low levels. And I do really want that sprint rune, so... Oh, 350! Oh, I totally screwed that one up. Okay, so apparently runes get more expensive. So 260 gold. That hurts a little more to lose it that fast. So, hooray! You have squandered the inheritance you got from the people who have died before you, just to go into the castle, and now I get MP every time I destroy things. That is very useful. I'm not sure if the quantum translocator is the best item to synergize with it, but we shall see. If I can just actually hit somebody. There we go. So we'll give the spell a shot real quick. What do? Put a shadow there, and then we can pretty much just warp to it whenever we want. Nice. So we can do whoop, whoop. Translocate! Just did that for fun. Oh no, I'm playing these games for fun. That is not feasible. That can't be happening. Alright, so bones. Killed you. Yeah, notice that every time you level up and come back to life, you can live a little longer. Yeah, it is nice to have new things to explore and see and kill. I really don't like those guys that bum rush me and charge me. That looks like a secret passage right there, but because I don't have dwarfism, apparently I'm not flexible enough to go into there, so... I'm just gonna kill all this furniture. That is our strength. Oh, Jesus, that's 3 of you. Okay, this is gonna be a little more interesting than I was hoping for. So we'll just cross to the other side of the way. Because I can deal with a few of you. I don't have to kill everything. I have to... I'm so sorry, excuse me. Okay, so there's that room. And there's nothing up there. Alright, so I can't really do anything about you, but you're probably going to swing your sword anyway. I'm very curious about... Oh, that's some nasty spikes. And... Oh, warp zone apparently, so it's not all about... And I get a very valuable health recovery. So if I want to, I can go back to the start now. That's awesome. So it's not just the demo, there was only one of these, and it was to the boss room, and now I'm oh shit. I died. Did you notice the level on those guys? So I entered a warp zone that said, hey look, here's an area where you will die. So hey look, the world's opening up. This is Rogue Legacy post demo, and I really recommend it. I'm going to be doing a lot of this game, at least to see how I plow through. But just because I can, we're going to see if we can do this just one more time. It's one of the great things about this, just the twitchy sort of, just one more turn. I actually was doing pretty well here. But let's see, your HP and MP are swapped. Who knew? That is weird. That's actually probably pretty terrible with a mage. So, let's do it. Let's see how quickly we can die here. So I can upgrade my mage next turn. I can upgrade my magic damage. We are going to, in fact, just spend money on the other enchant that I wanted to get last time. So I have 75 mana and 172 health. I barely have enough gold. Good job. What's your name? Good job, Lady Jenny. You have successfully spent money. Yay! Alright, let's go in here. This is going to be our last run of this episode. And we're going to see, I've now encountered a new area that was not in the demo. So now you know, hey look, when there's a transporter there, probably not a good idea to keep progressing if you value your life. Though it's nice that you can also actually go in there. Oh, hi zombie. Now, killing things actually is supposed to give me some mana, but I guess since my mana's maxed right now, we can test that momentarily. That eye's going to be really hard to hit. There we go. So anytime I kill... Yeah, so I will be getting mana back as long as I don't be stupid and run into people. So when I play with the person with dwarfism, what I really try and do is just hunt for secret areas as much as possible. But that chakram there is going to be really useful, I think. So yeah, this is tuned very differently. I do not mind that one bit. And somehow the dwarf person still kills the. Okay, so don't die, don't die. Okay. Very satisfying war sound for the chakram. But I gotta start watching my mana because I don't have a ton of it. Let's see if there's anything interesting on the side here. Not really, not yet. And we still have zombies to kill. Somehow, spikes do not affect zombies. Video game rules, I guess. We have definitely a tough area to crack over here, chakram. And it looks like we have either a glitchy area or a secret. If I don't actually run into this guy and see, so I don't know what that is, but it's probably something that I need a different trait to get into. So that's too... Whoa! That's too bad. Chakram, shock it to me. Let's never ever say that again. Never ever. So let's see here. Because I'm a dwarf, I can move around and say, okay, here we go. Okay, those are huge guys, and there's 2 of you. There's 3 of you. Holy crap. I don't know what to do, but I'm going to panic and run around like I don't know what I'm doing. Because I don't know what I'm doing. This is the bullet hell portion of this game, and I just ran into my death there. So Lady Jenny has been slain by Ansem. That's too bad, but you know what? That's Rogue Legacy. You should really pick it up. It's good, but we're going to be playing more of this on this channel. So this is Way to Fail. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time.